Okay, we're gonna get everything set up now for the Indy race, which will be start soon. So let's get ready for it. Indy 500 will be starting soon. We're just gonna get everything around set up real quick, and that's it. Turn this up because I'm ready to watch it.
Such positive stories. I love hearing them. Let's take a break now because I do want to give the viewers a chance to call in and get more information.
1-800-555-427.
Mental decline you need to watch out for, and which are just everyday forgetfulness.
So that's number 1-800-555-0658.
You won't want to miss this. And be sure to mention for the TV special offer to find out how you.
I don't care. I want to watch the races. We're gonna start the race in 9 minutes. The race starts in 9 minutes. No one cares about salesman crap. I don't want to buy no brain shit. I did it one time. It doesn't work. The brain stuff that you buy on TV does not work. Like the privilege and stuff, it didn't work. My grandfather went more crazy when he took it. No, he took it one time and he said it didn't work. Like that My Pillow didn't work either. Wish I had more sex. But still, I had more. Ooh. I don't care what people say or do because this is my channel. I'm just running it the way I want to run it. We're on WSBT point two. We'll go WSBT point one real quick to see what they're having on there. Awesome Adventures. Paid programming on Charge. Paid programming on H&I, or I should say Roar. Paid programming on Court TV. You get between Sunday and all it's on TV is paid programming, nothing else. I'll pick up NBC. I think I can get NBC right now. Yeah, we're just having some fun right now. Listen to this person talk about bullshit no one cares about. So yeah, the race starts in a little bit, guys. The Indy race will start soon. Then we'll do NASCAR race. So this is gonna be a long live stream. So yeah, I got things to say. Put in the chat. I'll read it. Put in the chat. I'll read it. I can see the chat right now, and looking in the chat's my stuff. Right now it's 27 degrees outside, and that's about it. So we got two races to watch. We got the Indy race to watch first, then NASCAR. Yes, the Indy race is gonna be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. NASCAR race is gonna be in Texas, so it's gonna be interesting. I wish I was doing some work with it now. So I got. So I don't know what I want to do, but I want to make some money eventually for you guys. But you know, I do this for fun, so you see how good that works out. Let's see here. This is work related, so give me a minute here. Okay, so we said noon. Okay, TV guide. So we said noon plus 10 extra minutes, so. set. So 7 and 10 minutes. 7 hours and 10 minutes. That's pushing it. But I think we can do it. Really? No, we're not gonna be able to do that. So I'm gonna do two separate. 7 hour live stream is not what I want to do. Wow, 7 hour live stream? I don't think so. So I think we're gonna do two different set streams. Yeah, who cares? I'll do 7 hours. I don't care. How long can you do NASCAR for? How long can you do a live stream for? I don't know. It's go up real quick. How long can you stream on YouTube for?
You can stream on YouTube Live 24/7 with no time limit. However, for your stream to be saved as a video, it needs to be under 12 hours. Streams longer than that might not be archived.
Okay, so that's good to know. We're good. We're good. We're only going to stream for 7 hours, so that's going to be pushing. This is the longest stream we ever did on the channel. Ooh, I need Chuck to see about next week. I don't think next week we're going to be watching NASCAR next week, I don't think. Watch a little horn. I would, but not on this channel. So about 7 hours and 10 minutes. Wow. That's going to be a long NASCAR. That's going to be a long stream. So we're doing Indy Car, then we're going to do NASCAR. So this will be a long stream. Okay. Well, get comfortable. I'm going to. See if he did. Let's see here. Yeah, I can check that right now because we're not doing it right now. Check it real quick since you're not on it now. I got 2 minutes to kill before I have to actually start having the volume on. I don't know. Do they talk to you think, or do they think he's race? I don't know. Have you been on this chat website all day here all this summer? I went out earlier a few months ago. I'm older than 18. Okay, that's new. Oh, yay, Nami's back. He's back with Nami, that's good. Nami's cute. I wish I could meet you personally and I wish I could meet you. But you're too young for me, so I can't. Oh, my rule. I have rules for a reason. I have specialty rules for a reason. If you're under a certain age, I would never. Well, he was your age. Yeah, I would, but he's too young for me. He's a little young for me to work with. He's way too young too. News starts. It's gonna start soon. Here we go, Indy Car.
dominant driver. Now, the entire field wants it back. Because when one driver looks untouchable, the others get restless.
This is the fastest racing on Earth.
And a green flag like this, it's not about who has it. It's about who takes it.
There's a chaos. There's no room for mistakes. Pressure. And an absolute nightmare.
Start your engine!
The greatest this sport has ever known are back. A new era, a new season.
It's safely on Fox.
Okay, let's start the Indy Racing series off in St. Petersburg, Florida. It is more dangerous than NASCAR.
It's 6 months since we were last racing in the NTT Indy Car series, but those long, lean, cold winter months have been completely burnt away by the glorious Florida sunshine here in St. Petersburg. This is the NTT Indy Car series Firestone Grand Prix of St. Petersburg, presented by Hunt. And there really is no better place to start a season than right
Yep,
here in
I know IndyCar starting. Did you know that IndyCar? Yeah.
James Hinchcliffe to kick off this 2026 season. I gotta say, guys, I absolutely
Oh.
love this place.
Who the hell are you guys?
Given the weather that we have here, but the fans, the track, the entire atmosphere of this place, it is a veritable festival. Not just of fun, but of adoration for motorsport. It's such a beautiful place to do it right here on the water. Record-breaking crowds expected here in St. Pete this weekend. And this is coming off, guys, a record-breaking 2025. First year with Fox and IndyCar together. Record-breaking viewership. Over 7 million people watched the Indy 500 last year, which is super exciting. But now the records were only being broken on track as well. Yeah,
Let me see. I bet it's pissed. I'll have the rights to it.
Chasing one guy, Alex Palou, who destroyed so many records last season. The biggest win margin in history. He just dominated the competition. So all off season, the teams, the drivers, the engineers, everybody obsessing over one thing: how do you beat Alex Palou? Do you beat the best? And the best will in 2020. Let's take a look back at 2025 and some of those records that he set. A 196-point margin, a modern era record, the fourth driver in history to win 4 championships in 5 seasons, during such drivers as Floyd Bourdais and Frank Keeley. 2025, the Indy 500 champion, 8 wins overall, the most for a driver since 2007, and 13 podium finishes, the most since Alex Zanardi in 1998. Standing by with our 4-time champion and the man to beat is our very own Georgia Adam.
And the stats speak for themselves. We're here with the 4-time champion, Alex Palou. You had all off-season to soak in that title, but now the quest for 5 real estate minutes starts right now. How good does it feel to be back?
It is amazing. Yeah, it's been a long off-season. We've been thinking a lot about being on track, being competing, being back with my same crew. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to get this 2026 season started. We're starting from 4th. This has to be... rule. It's going to shake the strategies a little bit, but hopefully it'll work. I'm excited. I think strategy is going to be key. Hopefully Barry and my team do a great job there. They always do, but I think thinking, managing with desires, taking both will be key. The last lap, that's
Thanks, Alex. Good luck. Kevin.
All here at St. Oh, guys, first Indy Car winning. What is it about the place?
I don't know. I just love this place. The sun, so it's just I'm comfortable with, and I hit the ground running from the start. So yeah, really happy with everyone at Dex to get it pole again, but we need to finish it off now.
Last year did not go the way it's expected to go for Team Penske. Critical.
That's critical, but we need to execute, and that doesn't change the way that we focus on that. So I focus on just pure execution, and see, here we go.
Look, Scott, hey, the grid is back, and it's time for someone to navigate it. But what is now with Jack Carty.
you, Kevin. We're going to start straight away. Marcus Armstrong, voted by your fellow drivers the person most wanted on to Vegas. How do you respond?
Oh my day. Sorry. Yeah, that's the best question I've ever received on live TV. Am I surprised? No. But if we win today, shots apply to Vegas. You're coming, right?
Absolutely will be coming. Let's look today, mate. I'll see you on that plane here in a little bit. As Kevin said, this grid is absolutely packed. I can't think of a time where I've ever seen so many people to start here in St. Pete. Maximum optimism for the drivers, all the team owners, mechanics, everyone included. It's just an awesome time. Trying to make our way through the sea. We have a special guest joining us here. Hey, Tom, how are you, mate? James, we need this, mate. I'm the correspondent out here.
Jim Wilson.
What's up, Jack? It's so nice to meet you. Actually, I want you to come on the grid walk with me. We've got a really special rookie. He's a superstar talent. Rookies. Yeah, rookie, man. He's the Indy Next champion, Dennis Hauger, the Norwegian nightmare, the good-looking chap with his umbrella out already.
I never teeth. Okay, I had my brush teeth. Look.
Hello, Dennis Hauger. Dennis, James, what advice do you have for Dennis on his debut Indy Car race?
Hey man, age ain't nothing but a number. You were built for this moment. Look at your team. Everybody that's helped you get to this point is intentional. It's a reason that you're here right now. I don't care if it's your first race on this market. I don't care if you're a rookie. Who cares about rookies, right? You have put in the work. Your dedication is going to allow you to be your very best today. You better believe it.
That's good works. Thanks, man.
You locked in.
Now I gotta go and do it.
It's about execution. Oh, yeah. All right. Your choices and decisions are going to get you where you need to be. All right. You wake up looking like your parents, but you're down looking like your choices and decisions. So make a decision to go out there and execute today. All right, man. Go on. Do your thing. Do your thing. Pleasure.
James, I want you to break this down for us. You're the best at this. Take it away, man.
Okay. Hey, guys. I'll tell you one thing. People say about this rookie. Rookies. No one has respect for rookies, but think about the work you put in. Think about your desire. What would you love? You would love to come home with this victory. All right? They call him the Norwegian nightmare. All right? Like Jack said, that the people from Norway only win in the Winter Olympics. All right? But we're out here in sunny St. Pete, Florida. We're out here doing something that you love. You love the precision. You love the detail. You love letting on every man and woman that are part of your crew. So align with them. Set your vision and go out there and be precise and execute to the best of your ability. Dennis on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Come on now. I'm not new to this. Yes, you are new to this, man. Congratulations already in advance. Get locked in. Don't worry about all the rest of these people. Go do what you love, man. All right. Pass it back to Jake. Listen, I'm here, true Fox Sports Force here in St. Pete Grand Prix. This is my first time.
We are Fox Sports.
He really does this. I'm just his sidekick, okay? Take it away, James. You're the man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
As the engines start to rev for the first green flag of the season.
Here we go.
25
So it's Chevy and Pontiac. It's Chevy and Honda. That's it. They do Indy Car.
going head to head with legends of the sport, all trying to knock off the dominant Alex Palou, who's chasing
So it's Honda and Chevy.
in 6 years.
That's gonna suck.
18 unique tracks and 3 new venues, plus the Freedom 250. History
Ooh, the Freedom 250 is gonna be. I would love to see the Freedom. That I've definitely seen. If it's on TV, I'm gonna watch the Freedom 250. The Indy Freedom 250 is the coolest. Gonna be the coolest one ever because it's gonna be in DC, District of Columbia. How you doing, baby? How's my diamond doing? My diamond.
Indy Car is the only place to experience it, right here on Fox.
So that's gonna be pretty cool to see. IndyCar in DC. That's gonna be interesting.
Been extended. Now save up to 25% on moving storage until March 2nd and see why the American one can take.
Yeah, that is true. That is kind of risky because it's like going to it's like going to.
To 25% to use, but you can pack at your own pace.
I think the president said, "Yeah, sure."
Or to a secure pod storage center until you need it.
So President Trump maybe will do that. President Trump will actually be able to do the green flag.
Save up to 25%.
The 250. Yeah, the 250.
Oscar Mayer deli fresh beans are so deli fresh. You don't think they're fresh from the deli.
Hey, let me get a turkey on a roll with number 4. I'm at the deli. No, you're not.
It's not the deli. It's Oscar Mayer deli fresh.
You have an app, but I can type in the order.
It's jammed.
I mean, not a thing. And it was everything. Spring, you get a $50 Best Western gift card.
For 125 years, Firestone has been building fires with one thing in mind: delivering dependable, durable products that last.
There we go.
Because times may change, but being reliable shouldn't. For dependability that matches yours,
Thank you. You're so welcome. That's my favorite.
Firestone, always dependable since 1900.
Alex and Christian have been great additions to ECR, but really, Gary's been the game changer. He delivered our Java House coffee pots, and it just sort of never left. What you might want to do is put a little more grease on the bearings here. Gary's advice doesn't make a lot of sense.
I would check that out if I was doing it.
But I tell you what, his lattes, oh.
Delivery.
It was his idea. Gary.
You know, it doesn't mind because races we win races. Java House cold brew coffee. Amazingly smooth. There's no greater expectation than on the very first race day of a brand new season. Welcome folks back to safety. Florida, the NBC Indy Car Series. Cannot wait to get back to racing ways. And we're so glad and so honored that you chose to join us here on Fox so to get every race in one place in 2026 on the home of IndyCar. That is.
It's NASCAR too. It's on Fox. My baby boy. Ooh, my baby boy. So you win. Okay, Max, you win. Okay, Damon, you win. Chevy.
And we will have a first ever race on the streets of
Ooh, August 23rd.
So many big storylines of these. This guy, David Lucas.
So it's a Chevy and Honda. That sucks.
You just covered how the sport is growing. So are the wallets of the team owners in terms of the resources they're bringing to the racetrack each weekend. Several teams spending millions more dollars coming into this season to try to get an advantage. The question I have, will any of that pay off? And for me, it's really looking at this team right here, Team Penske. They started last season off exactly like this, with Scott McLaughlin on the pole, but it did not go well from there on out. 15 DNFs, one of the worst seasons that they've had as a team. Lots of changes in management, even a change in the driver lineup. Can they turn around the form and get back to what we're used to seeing them doing, which is winning races?
Gotcha.
2026, but they enter it without the driver who has had the most success across all championships. That man is this man, Will Power. We sat down with him earlier in the weekend.
What are you doing over to you, my baby boy?
I knew it in my gut.
Indy Car drivers with power is out for Team Penske.
I've done everything I needed to do there, and it's really energizing to be in the situation I am now.
Andretti Global has signed Will Power to their 2026 lineup.
What was it that appealed to you about Andretti in the first place?
My thing was just sitting back and looking at their potential, you know, the speed's there. To me, it was just pointing out some stuff, and that thing was going to be tremendously good. They have everything they need. They have all the resources Penske have. It's all there. They have the ability to win a championship.
Oh my God! You have nothing left to prove in your IndyCar career. Where does the fire come from to continue?
I love competing. I love this sport. I love IndyCar. I'm still really fast. I just have such a big toolbox of experience, you know, to draw from.
You win.
Be the second championship in the career of Will Power.
And the older you get, the more
Okay, I'll stop
you
ya.
realize you're
I'll stop.
extremely lucky
we had a commercial with you.
Are you smiling pissed?
And then
I can't tell.
faces, the many different versions of willpower.
For Will? Yep. Yeah, that's me. Me?
Right. There's no shortage of wills out there.
Which version are we going to see in 2026?
Ton of passion. Very passionate person. I love what I do, and sometimes the old subconscious comes in and you dig a little deeper just because of the situation. Something set in your mind, just sitting back there, doing a bit of driving.
Willpower is fire for 2026.
You got me. You got me. You got me. You lost your claw. You lost your claw. You lost your claw. You lost your claw. Want your claw back? Lost his claw.
David Malukas, and first race out, you put this 12 machine in the Fast Six. You told me earlier this year, this is the most prepared you've ever felt for a season. How do you put that to the test today?
Well, I mean, so far, everything that we've been working on so hard, all this teamwork, I mean, the amount of resources I have, I feel like it's finally coming to show here. I mean, even practice one, I've never had it where I pull up to St. Petersburg, practice one, or practice
Chicago.
two. Everything feels good. I'm happy. Everything's in a position.
This is gonna be an interesting race, guys, because this race is pretty weird. I saw the racetrack last night on TV. Okay, I saw the racetrack last night online for Indy Car. The track, you're going to be going 100 miles an hour, and some parts are going to slow down to 13 miles an hour and some sharp S's. So this will be an interesting race.
As the minutes tick by, we get ever closer to the green flag for the 2026 season.
So this will be interesting to see here in Indy Car. It's on Fox Television. You got anything to say? Put it in the chat. I will read it.
Vehicle breakdowns are costly. If your check engine light comes on tomorrow, the repair
Okay, you wait. I'm done.
easily cost thousands. It was like almost a $6,000 job. But with Endurance, you can never pay out of pocket for a costly repair again. Plus, your rate stays the same no matter how many claims you file.
I've had 5 claims for over $12,000.
Who's going to pay for your next car repair? You or Endurance?
Call right now to get $300 off any plan. Brace your taste buds. The new DQ Flamethrower Chicken Strip Basket comes with cool DQ soft serves and dip for just $6.99. Add one of our new tahini lemonades. It's the new spicy menu, only for a limited time.
This is the story of the one. The one knows the unexpected can put everything on the line. But with a teammate like Ranger, she's confident that she will always win the day. Call, click, or just stop by. Ranger, for the ones who get it done.
Welcome to the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah, I want to do that too.
Contact is the basketball field dream. It's like
One of the great
On Tubi.
Hey, buddy. Morning. I'm a stickler for good dental care. Me too. Ooh, looking sharp today. But even if we take care of our teeth, we can still get, no, please don't say it, a big dental bill. That's why dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company is important. Now, this isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. It helps pay for over 400 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges,
Wanna come here?
canals, even dentures. That's a lot. To find out more, just call or go online now.
Yes, car.
With
Box.
all the details. This dental insurance helps you pay for routine care and expensive major procedures, all with no deductibles and no annual maximums. Keep your dentist. Why pay more for dental care?
My dentist is a bitch. I kept you cute though. Hey, baby.
Physicians Mutual. Physicians Mutual.
Amazing America 250, from neighborhood to nation.
There's PT, South Bend, Indiana.
25 drivers will take the start at the Firestone Grand Prix on the streets of St. Petersburg. Every one of them is confident in that is the 2026 Indy Car Series title. So let's take a look at how they line up on the Firestone Grand Prix of St. Petersburg. Starting grid.
Alexander Rossi, Nevada City, California, ECR. Kyle Kodak, São Paulo, Brazil, AJ Foyt.
Joseph Newgarden, Nashville, Tennessee, Team Penske. Nolan Siegel, Palo Alto, California, Aaron McLaren.
Mick Schumacher, Germany, Rail, Lanigan Racing.
Stingray Rob, Hayek, Idaho, Juncos Hollinger Racing.
Reese VK, Hoofddorp, the Netherlands, Nico's Hollinger Racing.
Graham Rahal, Columbus, Ohio, Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing. Tina Ferrucci, Woodbury, Connecticut, AJ Foyt Racing.
Scott Dixon, Auckland, New Zealand, Chip Ganassi Racing.
Kyle Kirkwood, Jupiter, Florida, Andretti Global.
Christian Rasmussen, Copenhagen, Denmark, ECR.
Will Power, Warburg, Australia, Andretti Global.
Christian Lundgaard, Hedensted, Denmark, Aaron McLaren. Felix Rosenqvist, Värnamo, Sweden, Meyershank Racing.
Stephen Simpson, Cayman Islands, Chip Ganassi Racing.
Louis Foster, Odin, England, Ray Olsen, Lanning Racing. Pato Award, Monterrey, Mexico, Aaron McLaren. Marcus Armstrong, Christchurch, New Zealand, Meyershank Racing.
Romain Grosjean, Geneva, Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Illinois, Team Penske. Defending Air champion, Isabello, Barcelona, Spain. Dennis Hager, Aurskog, Norway, Dale Car Racing. Marcus Ericsson, Kumla, Sweden, Andretti Global. Scott Gopper, Christchurch, New Zealand, Team Penske.
Wow, we got a lot of people. Got a lot of people who are not Americans racing. That's a lot. That's not a big surprise. It's Indy Car. It's just like F1 almost. I seen Formula E one time, but
It's time to give the command for the Firestone Grand Prix of St. Petersburg. Please welcome your Grand Marshal, Coach John Gruden.
ooh,
Driver, start your engine!
driver, start your motor, start your engines. So Fords and Hondas is the only thing it's on here. Okay. Lock no heater. This is gonna be an interesting race. This is gonna be an interesting race. See, IndyCar has officially started now. Got things to put in the chat, and then I'll read it. So we got Hondas and Chevys.
25 2.2-liter turbocharged V6 engines fired up and ready to go. And you know that turn one here, it's not just an interesting turn one because it's coming off a runway into a tight city street. It's the very first quarter of the season. It's been 6 months since these guys have gone racing.
6 months? Damn. NASCAR get 2 weeks, get 2 months off in NASCAR, not 6 months. So this will be interesting. Oh, so they use shell fuel. They don't use Sunoco.
Garbage truck. What's it like to be back in your Indy car?
Good to be back ready for it,
What do you mean a garbage truck?
You're starting to you got some moves to make. You know, a lot of people wonder what's your play in the first quarter. It's so wide on the runway. Any kind of plan you're making right now? Words of wisdom. Have a great race, my friend. We'll see you afterwards. Dialed in.
IndyCar is going to be So here we go.
Why don't we take a closer look at the circuit with the Honda track?
Okay.
14 turns, 1.8 miles here around the streets of St. Petersburg. And as we talked about, that long front straight down the runway into this tight braking turn one. Best place for overtaking, and it's all compromised through two and then flat out through turn three onto the back.
Yeah, that's turn three, one of the most treacherous in the world of street racing. Then you get down to turn four. It's super bumpy right there as you get on the brakes, try to make a move, and then it narrows up through the canyons 5, 6, 7, and 8, all the way to turn 9.
Important to get that good run off at turn 9. Just kick down the back straight along the water, flat out into turn 10. We've seen a lot of issues there, not just in practice, throughout races in the past. Flat out through the 11-12 chicane and qualifying and into that crucial final sector.
Yeah, that brake zone for 13 is tricky as well. If you lock up a tire, it's easy to slide wide and onto the grass. St. Pete, 1.8 miles, 25 cars. Get ready for
Some changes with the tyre rules and tyre compounds over the winter. Kevin, I know that you can tell us more, so why don't we take a look at the tyres with Tyre Talks, sponsored by Firestone.
And there's also a new technology with Firestone called Enlighten. It's all part of their efforts to create more sustainability. And as you mentioned, there is a new rule this year. Each team must use 2 sets of softs. Those are the red sidewall tires. We go to Joseph Newgarden's pits, and he has a plethora of them because he didn't advance through qualifying. He has 3 sets, which opens up the options. It can be a 2-stop race on fuel. The big question coming in, though, are the softs going to last long enough, more than 30 laps, to be able to make that happen? A lot of unknowns. We shall soon see. To Georgia Hannaberry.
Well, one thing we do know is Scott Dixon is a 6-time series champion, and if that stat doesn't impress
gas cans? These gas hoses?
Straight season with a win. But he hasn't won here on the streets of St. Petersburg. He's been he's been second 5 times, 8 times on the podium, but has not gotten that win. Today it's going to be challenging for him. He starts
6-speed gearbox.
But they're fast, they're confident, and we know anyone can do it from later in the field. It's Scott Dixon.
Over 100 miles an hour.
Driver I'm watching today, Marcus Ericsson. He started on the outside of the front row. But one of the coolest things about Marcus is
110.
partnership with the Peyton's Children's Hospital, and through that the ambassador program, people are designing hats, baseball hats for Marcus to wear and represent throughout this entire season. And I just think that's a really great story for a really great.
Okay, turn 6. This looks interesting. Must be a different track I'm thinking of. There's a pace. Okay, there's a Honda as a pace car. A Civic? Oh, I shouldn't be laughing. He's a Camry and NASCAR.
Testing in the off-season, especially these last few weeks, but nothing substitutes getting racing, the adrenaline rush you feel going into that first turn.
And you heard the wisdom from Paul Ward, don't screw up. The question is that same voice in the other 24 drivers' heads?
Wait for race cars. So this is going to be an interesting race.
Everyone chasing perfection and the ultimate prize, the 2026 Indy Car title. It has been 6 months, but finally.
They do 6 months. NASCAR does 9. NASCAR's only out for 2 months. Well, they do 100 laps. That's it. Meh. 2 days road course to 2 road course tracks today. This one NASCAR's road course today. They'll do 100 laps in Indy Car. I did not know that. This is a 2-mile track. This is almost 2 miles, so that's 200 miles. Crash? Ooh! No way. Schumacher? I know who that is. Oh, Mick Schumacher, not Mark Schumacher from Top Gear.
Guys, we talk so much about turn 1 being chaos, but the thing about turn 4 is it tightens way up. Turn 1 is so wide, you can run through there 2 wide, 3 wide. We saw 3 wide.
Lap 1 is a caution. Wow. They're on top of each other.
Usually bounces back, half the track width is gone, and there's often some innocent bystanders in that.
So let's take a look at everybody weaving down into turn 4. Keep your eyes towards the rear of the field. That's where it's all going to happen. You see that 3 wide happen before. Okay, so it's Ferrucci and Stingray Robb side by side going in, and Mick Schumacher gets an innocent bystander there. Mick Schumacher, son of 7-time Formula 1 world champion Michael Schumacher, making his
Michael Schumacher is who I'm thinking of. So it's his son.
An innocent victim
Hello? Oh. Mama Bergen 85 lives here? Yep. The absolute Leslie went from getting her phone to ruthless online translator with no mercy for any living thing is your mom?
Hey guys, apples with peanut butter?
How is this possible? AT&T Wireless and Home Internet.
Hey, text me if you need anything.
Level up your connection with AT&T Wireless and Home Internet. Now available across the nation.
No, she's so nice in real life.
Diabetes? It's complicated. It feels like if you aren't perfect, you aren't making progress. But progress doesn't mean changing your life in a day. Progress is drinking coffee like you like it, without an audience. It's straight charts and numbers into confident choices. The sensor on the back of your arm can help you live with diabetes on your terms. The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor. This is progress. Try for free at freestylelibre.us.
I miss you guys. I'm staying up. Here's the commercial so you want.
It's impossible for God. The Faithful begins Sunday, March 22nd on Fox.
WSBT 22 News is sponsored by Hensley Legal Group Injury Lawyers.
This is Fox, not CBS.
Morning. I'm a stickler for good dental care. Me too. Ooh, looking sharp today. But even if we take care of our teeth, we can still get, no, please don't say it, a big dental bill. That's why dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company is important. Now, this isn't a discount plan or prevention-only coverage. It helps pay for over 400 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. That's a lot. It's easy to find out more. Just call or go online now to get your free information kit with all details. This dental insurance helps you pay for routine care and expensive major procedures, all with no deductibles and no annual maximums. You can even keep your dentist. Why pay more for dental care? Get your free info kit and start saving today. Call or visit physiciansmutualdental.com. Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Innovative concrete coatings can transform garages, warehouses, basements, break rooms, and man caves with a premium concrete coating perfect for your home and your business. Get 0% financing for 2 years. Schedule an appointment today. Call or visit reclaimmyconcrete.com.
Amazing America 250 celebrates the stories that unite us and the future we're building together.
Sunburst 26 is back. Register now at sunburst.beaconhealthsystem.org. Welcome back to the Firestone Grand
Nice.
Prix
Lap 3.
on Fox, presented by Pods. The AMR safety crew doing a great job to clean up the mess down there at turn 4. Mick Schumacher out, Santino Ferrucci out, Stingray Rob involved in that accident as well, managing to get away again. We ride on board here with Santino Ferrucci. Listen to the tyre squeal.
That's the tire squeal from Stingray Rob, who was all locked up on cold tires and just kept going straight with the tire lock. Took out Ferrucci and Mick Schumacher. But James, you were excited about the start.
Yeah, the young Kiwi right here, Marcus Armstrong, in that white and red car, goes down the inside of David Malukas, and Roman Grosjean pulls off both of those moves. He got another car then into turn 4 ahead of that accident that caused the yellow up to P4 for the Meyer-Shank driver. Great start.
So, wow. Chevy, Honda, Chevy, Honda, Chevy, Honda, Chevy, Honda. There's a lot of Hondas. And there's all the Chevys. There's more Chevys towards the end, okay. I thought Honda was going to quit Indy Car and do NASCAR, I thought. So, yeah, there's a lot of Chevys, but Honda, there's more Hondas than Chevys, it looks like.
This track, obviously a difficult one, has never run caution-free in the 23 years we've run it. We had
23 years? Wow.
Caution last year went green, the rest of it. But here, this is on board from Stingray. You can see immediately he locks up that outside front first, the left front, and just so much speed, head of steam. Ferrucci nowhere to go. On board with Grand Prix Hall, and there you see Stingray lunging in there, locked up. Ferrucci had gone long as well. He had locked up. And you see the tire smoke up in front. and see label the difference. See what out of the problem.
It looked to me like Ferrucci must have had a spotter in his ear telling him to stay wide because they saw Stingray coming with a head of steam there. I would have liked to see Nick Schumacher stay in the car to see if it was drivable because I didn't think the contact was that hard. But either way, Georgia, he is out. What can you tell us about Dixon?
Well, I can tell you Dixon's back on pit lane. This is now his second stop. I've heard over the radios that he's going to top off on fuel and change the left rear tire on that car. That's the only tire sitting out there right now. Mike Hall was pretty honest with us earlier.
Oh, single nut, like NASCAR, okay.
Right now, that's what they think is necessary.
The reason they say a roulette day on tires is they don't get enough practice to really see how long that those alternates are going to run down, what kind of degradation we're going to see. So this is a great call from the PNC Bank crew.
How fast are you going to caution? You can go 140 miles an hour during a caution? I did not know that.
All the softs that he has to use, and by topping up on fuel, he can make this easily now on 2 more stops.
So strategy already starting to work itself out here in St. Pete. Scott McLaughlin will take us back to green. Ericsson remains second. Alex Palou is up to third. Armstrong with a barnstorming start is fourth. Then it's rookie Dennis Alger, David Malukas, Robert Grosjean, Louis Foster, Felix Rosenquist, and Pato on board, who's lost 2 places from his P8 starting point. McLaughlin gets his foot to the floor. We have a green flag, and once again, we're racing. Running off with the pole set up and our race leader.
Wow, 106 miles an hour. Oh! 106 miles an hour doing, wow. They're doing NASCAR speeds almost. 160, wow.
Okay, easy call there for the stewards. We see big ones now. That's Will Power on the inside of Kiffin Simpson. He's got those hard tires, and you can tell on the exit. Trying to get back to Power. TWJ AI on board showing us now, looking back at Kiffin, who's been having a great weekend himself. Nice to see Will Power.
So you're going 160 down to like 40. That's pretty surprising that you can go that fast. I mean, I'm surprised how fast these guys go. I know this is America. I know it's totally American, but still. They used to do 70 miles an hour max back during the.
With a massive one there at the start of the race. So several drivers trying to find the feel of those front tires as we take a look at David Malukas. Just recently here in turn 1, there's that left front. That's a big flat spot, James.
Yeah, that's not gonna feel great once you're going 180 miles an hour. You can see he gets onto that paint, and as soon as he crosses onto the paint, that left front, you can see the vibration in the wheel.
Yeah, that's going to make for a long first spin, Will. If the vibration is as big as I would expect, it's kind of a miserable situation with about 25 laps still to go until his first scheduled pit stop.
Those problems for Scott McLaughlin, leading by just under a second for Marcus Ericsson as his third. And one last that you really don't want to have stuff behind you. 4-time champion Alex Palou on the hunt.
Lap 7 of 100? That's not bad. 156 miles an hour.
Marcus Armstrong pitches, you've already said, up 3 places. He now sits behind Alex Palou. Lovely start from him. The Dow Coin drivers out as Will Power has to defend from Kiffin Simpson, who's trying to take that place back. They'll go both wide. And Simpson does take the place back. That's racing for Kiffin Simpson. We told you that they've been very quick this weekend, Kiffin Simpson. Oh, that's a late move from Venus VK. Very late move on Carl Kirkwood. That's impressive, though. The driver in his second season here putting moves on a 2-time champion, using those soft tires to his benefit. We'll be right on board now. Courtesy of James William, Kirkwood's car, the teammate of Will Power, had an issue with qualifying, was quick all through practice, couldn't put it together yesterday for that lap, but we know there's pace in this car.
The Andretti's have always been so strong on street circuits. Got to say for Venus VK, though, to be up there and fighting with it. VK started down in 19th place. He's had a great opening night.
PK now will be going after Will Power. Grosjean has made a move on Malukas. Malukas has put the position back. And remember, all these drivers have little tools at their disposal.
Hello.
To pass. They get 100.
McCollum's winning. Ericsson, then Paludo. And this is pretty interesting. The first lap they had a crash. They're doing 100 laps. It's lap 9 right now at St. Petersburg, Florida. So this is pretty interesting. That was stupid of me. I should have had a blink cover. I should have a blink cover me up. This is pretty interesting. No racing. They're doing between 40 to 160, 70 miles an hour on the straightaway. So this is interesting. They use a pipe, not gas main. They don't use a gas main. They use a pipe. They have 6 gears. Right now, the guy's doing 130 miles an hour, 140, 150. Now on the brakes to 100 to 70, 68 miles an hour. It's on Fox. This is pretty interesting. Indy Car is interesting. There's a guy from Chicago, Illinois here. Even Michael Schumacher's son is doing this. And Michael Schumacher is a famous F1 racer. So that's pretty interesting. That Michael Schumacher's son is even doing this, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, this is a pretty interesting race. Right now it's 27 degrees outside. Wow, it's not that bad out. Lap 10. Yes, this way. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have for lunch. I already had lunch. I had chicken wings. I had chicken strips for lunch. I had lunch early today because of this race. I had lunch early today. And we're going to be on here for about 7 hours. So, yeah, we're going to be on here for like 7 hours. After they do Indy Car, then they're going to do NASCAR. So, we're going to be on here until 7 o'clock tonight. So, we'll be on for 7 hours and 10 minutes. I just Googled it. We can stay on for as long as we want. This is 14 turns of – there's like 14 turns on this track. So, today I already finished laundry today. I did laundry this morning when I woke up. 152 miles an hour. It doesn't really matter. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm doing a 7-hour live stream today because we're doing it's this and NASCAR for this. But what's kind of in August is pretty interesting. They're going to be racing at DC in August. IndyCar's racing in DC, Washington DC in August. That I would like to see. If it's on NASCAR, come on, that's pretty cool though. Any type of racing in DC is kind of cool because we usually go to Dover. I know. You should do a virtual stream. I don't know. I'm not sure when they race in Detroit. Flat tire. They had raced in Detroit a few times, or was it F1 racing Detroit? I don't remember. Oh, tire exploded. Someone lost their tire. His tire popped. His Firestone popped. I'm not sure, okay? I don't really watch IndyCar that much. The only thing I ever watched is Indy 500, and that was during the 100th anniversary. The only time I watched IndyCar, this is actually the same time I ever watched IndyCar, actually. First time I ever watched it was over 10 years ago, and that was during the 100th anniversary. That's why I actually watched IndyCar was back in. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Like I said, I don't watch IndyCar hardly. I don't watch IndyCar. This is the same time I watch IndyCar. Watched it during the 100th anniversary. That's the last time I watched IndyCar. Never actually watched IndyCar that much. I watched the Brickyard. I also watched NASCAR. So I'm just watching this because I want to try something different today. IndyCar has the same rules I think as F1, and I watched F1 maybe twice. Except F1 they race in the rain.
13 laps into this race. You can still come back from that. You can still get lots of yellows here at St. Pete.
So we'll see what happens. 14 of 100. Like I said, this is the first time I actually have watched IndyCar fully. I most watch NASCAR fully, so I don't really know. So I'm trying something different out today. Okay. Yeah. Try Eco Park in Texas. That's also a road course. I mean, in the IndyCar they use a lot of Hondas. They use a lot of Hondas and Chevys in IndyCar, which is surprising that Honda's even. I heard Honda wants to quit doing IndyCar. I have heard of that before.
25 years, Firestone has been building tires with one thing in mind. To bring dependable, durable products that last.
Don't cut out on me, please.
Because times may change, but being reliable shouldn't.
So this is an interesting race. I mean, I have seen some track. I mean, this is one of the trickiest tracks I've ever seen. IndyCar is just an oval, like we usually see.
Firestone, always dependable.
When they race an IndyCar, it's pretty cool because the racetrack, one of the first tracks paved with bricks.
Great. I would love a latte.
They're,
Or a nice coffee?
We don't have that. I'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Learned by your old coffee. Switch to Java House. Just peeling for a rice butter.
So yeah, the track does look interesting.
No machine required. Authentically cold brewed in small batches for premium barista quality coffee in seconds. Java House.
Wow, it's only 12:47. Wow.
We test every vehicle for driving safety,
Honda.
and efficiency. But we also believe a vehicle should be fun. So we set out.
So yeah, this is interesting, guys.
For joy, excitement.
I think say I'll read your guys' chat. But yeah, this is interesting though. Wait, that's the old Honda logo.
That makes them a
Going back to the old Honda logo.
Honda, proud partner of Team
Wow. The old Honda logo is getting used again. That's pretty cool.
Green pastures.
Not today. I'm not going to town today. I could have, but I'm not going to town today. I'm staying home today.
Legacy shaped by those who came before us.
I didn't go into town. It's Sunday. It's lazy day. I'm still not even doing a stream today. It's lazy day.
It's the work we're proud to carry on.
Tomorrow we're going back to the diner. Tomorrow everything's going back to normal. Kinda. We're going back to the diner tomorrow.
Whether you're a professional technician,
I pulled some strings. I pulled some of this. Pulled that. We are going back to the diner tomorrow. I think she'll be back to normal by tomorrow. So we're going to the diner tomorrow in the morning. And then Tuesday is the blood moon, which I'll have to be up at 7. Be up at 2 in the morning to see it.
we've got it. Whatever you do,
So it's gonna be interesting.
Harbor Freight.
So yeah, guys, the blood moon is gonna be interesting to see. I might record it, might not. If I record it, you'll be lucky.
The stage is set for a weekend where Indy Car and NASCAR go back to back on one track. Indy Car on Saturday, NASCAR on Sunday. Phoenix Raceway, it's the Desert Double on Fox. NASCAR champion of Fox, NASCAR Alex Lindbergh.
I will not be watching it. We'll see. I might not watch that because I won't be able to see that race. I might be doing something tomorrow. Something special tomorrow after the diner. What is it, Tar? I can't say because I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. I might. Might have a surprise up my sleeve. Wow, 130, 140, 150, 155 miles an hour. Wow.
Racing pace completely different. So for Potawatomi, he's become such a professor of this sport over the last couple of years and so much more analytical than he was as a rookie. I think he's really thinking about hitting his marks.
NASCAR's a cash cow, not this.
So if you can go 33 laps per stint, you can do this in 2 stops. Otto running on the harder black tire right now. But he will have a chance to make the go soft finish. You got on the soft twice in this race. You have to see the graphic in the bottom right that the drivers on the move
today. Joseph Newgarden, the biggest mover of all, but two in that number, both from the same team. ECR, Alexander Rossi and Christian Razgi.
And spring in a little bit, in a couple months. When it opens up, you guys will know. When the zoo opens up, you guys will know. I'll post it online when the zoo opens up. Nope. They're Chevys and Hondas. Ford doesn't do Indy Car. It's Chevy and Honda. That's all it is. Which is surprising. I thought, no, it says Chevy and Honda. Some cars say Chevy, some cars say Honda. Like this right here's a Chevy. I don't think Ford ever did Indy Car. I think it's always been Chevy.
But to your point, well, this team's done a lot of work. Alex very happy after testing. The reason why they're taking him on hard is because momentarily, he was actually changing back onto the hard, so he's done his 2 stints on soft. Now he's on the hard and further regulation.
Come up here, baby.
It's good to go. I hear some
Come up here.
Down here at turn 1.
Come up here.
Maybe just got squirrely through there, but there is Alexander Rossi, James, ahead of
One of the things that this is an issue to watch is the crossover point with tires. We're about lap 19. We heard that right about now is when the tires or the softs might start giving up. Louis Foster's been on the radio reporting to his team. Let's listen to what he says about tires.
Wow, 170 miles an hour.
There you go. Tires are starting to go. So that's the crossover point. So how bad is it getting for Louis Foster? Well, he just did a 103.5. The leader just did a 103.9. So tires aren't going that much for Louis Foster. His pace still looks very competitive.
Louis Foster starting his second season in the sport had a pole position to his name. One lap pace never with Louis Foster's issue here. It was always about tyre management and trying to really read the races and hang on to his tyres so far today. Doing a grand job in 7th place.
And this will be a great test for him because this is the phase of the stint where you need to be able to take care of those tires and nurse them to the end of that fuel window. And behind him, in Romain Grosjean, he's got a driver that's very experienced, especially with this kind of racing, this kind of tire management from over in Europe and from his years here.
Foster, the 21-year-old from the UK, an Indy Next champion. Really got to grips with his Indy Car debut here last year and that one lap, and he's been right on board with Felix Rosenqvist, staring at the rear wheel of Louis Foster.
Yeah, sorry, I misspoke. I said it was Grosjean's behind him. Grosjean's right in front of him. It's this guy who, again, has lots of experience.
I'm glad you mentioned Grosjean because Grosjean and his teammate Dale Coyne Racing absolutely.
It is interesting, though. They're in Florida.
Yes, 2 car runs they've had in a long time. 5th and 6th with Dale Coyne Racing.
Yeah, a Pelican.
Grosjean returns to the sport and Helga makes his debut.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them.
Nope.
Probably know it.
Only NASCAR. In Forza, which I did this morning on Twitch.
The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And you got it too.
Right now, well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% financing on this Chevy Silverado. Or get $5,350 in total value.
You ever just look at them and think, yeah, I'm doing all right.
This spring, stay 3 nights and get a $50 Best Western gift card.
So there I was, scrolling eBay.
When I saw this.
Still in the box. It's like the exact same one my mom wore.
This whole time, it was right there on eBay.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay.
Alex and Christian have been great additions to ECR, but really, Gary's been the game changer. He delivered our Java House coffee bots and it just sort of never left. What you might want to do is put a little more grease on the bearings here. Gary's advice doesn't make a lot of sense.
I would check that if I was doing it.
But I tell you what, his lattes,
Delivery.
He's not in the race, I hope.
His idea.
Not.
Gary, he doesn't mind because winning races, winning races. Java House cold brew coffee, amazingly smooth.
We're Tire Rack. We test tires to provide you with truth, transparency, and unbiased recommendations. We stock over 1 million tires to ensure we have what you need. We're Tire Rack. We work hard to ship your tires fast and free. We offer convenient installation options to keep you moving. We do all this for one reason. Tires matter. TireRack.com, official partner of Team Penske. Brace your taste buds. The new DQ Flamethrower Chicken Strip Basket comes with cool DQ soft serves and dip for just $6.99. Add one of our new tahini lemonades. It's the new spicy menu, only for a limited time.
Pod's Epic Savings Event has been extended. Now save up to 25% until March 2nd and see why Pods is America's #1 container moving company. Whether you're relocating or renovating, save up to 25% at pods.com today.
Your car works hard. It deserves more. More protection, more power. That's why Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline removes up to 100% of performance-robbing deposits to rejuvenate your engine's performance, giving your car the fuel it deserves. A fuel like no other. Shell V-Power Nitro Plus. More performance with every drive.
Welcome back to the Firestone Grand Prix of St. Petersburg, where a big emerging story while we were away, Will Power in pit lane, damaged rear suspension, seemingly out of the race after contact with the wall. What an unfortunate weekend for Will Power on his huge headline move to Andretti. Right on board with the driver of the 26th car. And it's turn 10 where he crashed in practice.
Unbelievable. This is the exact same crash as practice. Carbon copy.
And carbon fiber going everywhere.
Wow.
Been struggling with the brakes all weekend long. You just wonder if they weren't able to get them to a place that gave the driver the confidence and the comfort he needed. You see him standing there talking to Ron Rzuski, talking to his engineers. Just so tough.
Yeah, frustrating as a driver to be in that situation. And you know, he's got so much experience in the sport. He's the most successful driver in terms of one-lap performance that comes with incredible aggression on the brakes to deliver the lap time. He just doesn't have the feel to trust it.
And Kevin is down on pit lane, and I believe that's Will Power with it.
I do. Will, what happened? Felt like the same issue I had the other when I hit the wall. Exactly the same problem that we've had. Doing really bad for the guys. We're doing such a. Car was really good, and yeah, it's just played this all weekend. This thing, and haven't been able to fix it. Well, feel really bad.
Get a replay back on board with Will Power again. We might want to watch this. He said same problem he's been struggling with all the way through the weekend, but why is it going to take time? He's been with Penske for nearly 2 decades, moving so much to learn and understand from a new perspective.
But how do you fix it? There's no time. We go to Phoenix next week, straight into Arlington, another street race, huge braking requirements. Then we're in Harbor. I mean, so much going on so quickly, James. You just don't get a chance to test. So he's going to have to learn on the job at the race weekends under fire. Meanwhile, his teammate firing on all cylinders. Marcus Ericsson has been closing the gap to McLaughlin.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. I was just going to say what an incredible job Ericsson is doing. He's running in that dirty air. That's Marcus Armstrong on your screen. Ericsson on the dirty air. He has been doing a great job managing those tires, keeping that gap nice and tight below, right there with them. And the three of them not pulling away from this guy here, Marcus Armstrong, who had that phenomenal start, Georgia, and is keeping tabs on the top three.
And I talked to Marcus Armstrong before he jumped in the car. He said he was calm, cool, and collected. And something big for them this year is consistency from last year. Pretty much everyone on his stand is the exact same.
Ooh, spin out.
Together, big crash.
Big spin. Down there at turn 1, and that is Christian Rasmussen in the ECR, who had made up a ton of places and was racing so well.
Caution.
As down Newgarden at 6 and go side by side, and Dixon will try to go around his teammate as well. Can't find a way through. The Newgarden.
Is there a caution or is it still green?
And making up another place. Great stuff from him. Up to 12. having started at the back of the field. And we stay green. Christian Rasmussen able to get the return machine going. Dixon making a move on his teammate Kevin Simpson up the inside of third and 10. Dixon pushing forward. That'll put him into 13. Remember, Scott Dixon hit it on lap 2. How many times have we seen that strategy work for this guy? They put on lap 2 to get rid of the softs. Then he put again on lap 5, I think it was, before we went green to top off with fuel. But let's take a look at what happened with Rasmussen. Help, it looks like, from the CGR machine, Kevin Simpson. An overall pitch, front left on Simpson, so rear right of Rasmussen, spins around. Simpson continues, but will lose places. And that's how he succumbs. Right on. To the incident ahead. I'm going to go right to the incident there. 2 cars side by side. Not sure that Rasmussen gave tons of room there. Just enough to consider him to be aggressive. 2 cars touch. I don't know that I can aggressively point the finger at either one in that situation. Glad to know both can continue. Just over a quarter distance completed here on the streets of St. Petersburg. Let's have a little recess. Scott McLaughlin still leads from pole position. Marcus Ericsson has kept him within a second for the entirety of the race so far. Alex Palou improved from 4th to 3rd. Armstrong with an incredible start. A couple of laps. Dennis Hauger, as a rookie, has calmed himself, found his feet, and has settled into 5th place. 3.5 seconds back, Romain Grosjean maintains that 6th place for which he started his race. Pato Wood is up to 7th. Rosenquist, Lindgaard, and Kirkwood, your top 10. And still we wait for the first meaningful stops of the day for the leaders to take place. How long can they make these soft tyres work? And let's not forget the leading duo remain on the hards. So you mentioned tires, and James right now struggling to figure out which tire is going to be better. You know, you look at quickest laps of the race right now, Alex Palou, who's been on the soft tire for this stint, he is down in 8th for fastest lap, but he's right in the hunt on pace, just a second back of the leader. McLaughlin's been super consistent. It's really hard to differentiate right now. You want softs or hard? What's the preferred tire? You know you've got to run soft twice. But here's the thing, of the top 4 in the last lap, they all ran the exact same lap time. 2 of them are on hards, 2 of them are on soft. So I think you're right, Timo. There's not much between it. What it should come down to is what the preferred balance is. Sometimes one compound will have a slightly different handling characteristic than another, and that's going to be different car to car. So we know you have to run 2 softs. Whether you run a 3rd or a 2nd set of hards is going to just come down to driver preference. Well, and here's where it gets interesting for strategy, because Scott McLaughlin is coming up to the car of Christian Rasmussen, who had that contact down at turn 1. Now he can use an Indy Car. Yes, Rasmussen will know that the leader is behind him, but no, he does not have to let him pass. He can fight for his right to stay on the lead lap. McLaughlin leads Ericsson down by 0.6 of a second. The Andretti driver doing a wonderful job to keep the pole sitter well in sight. 30 laps completed here. The streets of St. Pete.
At Honda, we believe in the power of your dreams. Only dreams can turn failure into fuel, headwinds into forward progress, and a fraction of a second into something timeless. Because once you have a dream, there's no telling how far you can go. That's why Honda is proudly supporting Team USA's Olympic and Paralympic teams.
You know, WeatherTech isn't just for new cars. No matter how old or new your car is, it deserves WeatherTech. With laser measure protection for practically every car on the road, we've got you covered. Because messes, don't care what year your car is. Whatever you're driving, we got it. We got it. We got it. Got it. We got it. We got it. Oh, we got it. No matter what year your vehicle is, it deserves WeatherTech. Order your American-made protection today at WT.com. We're WeatherTech. We know we got it.
And Doug.
Thank you both for coming in. I'm a bit worried about Doug Jr. I know how important Liberty Mutual is to your family.
I customize car insurance to save people hundreds.
Right. Well, Doug Jr. keeps writing this. Oh, this Jr.
Well, at least he spelled insurance right?
He did not.
Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty. Turn after turn. Error after error.
Here he comes around the curve.
Firestone has been there.
Faster than anyone else.
At the races that defined the sport, on the roads that brought us home, through the miles that made legends. So whether they're conquering the competition or you're conquering your daily drive, with Firestone, you can do it with confidence. Firestone, for dependability at every turn.
Let's talk Panera's new mix and match menu. Choose two or more, it's just $4.99 each. Hold up, is that sopressata, focaccia, Fuji apples, and it's $4.99 each? That's a deal that's actually a meal. It's the new mix and match menu at Panera.
The stage is set for a weekend where Indy Car and NASCAR go back to that on one track. Indy Car Saturday, NASCAR Sunday.
It is a pure perfection.
The one and only chance to see the biggest games in racing in one place. From Phoenix Raceway. The Desert Double. Start Saturday at 3 on Fox.
Welcome to the World Baseball Classic.
Team USA takes on Brazil, only on Fox.
Welcome back to the NTT Indy Car Series on Fox Live from St. Petersburg. An incredible atmosphere down here. On the sea. Parties, fun, racing. And what could you want? For the start of March and the start of the Indy Car season. Now, while we were awake, fascinatingly, Carl Kirkwood and Felix Rosenquist came in for their first scheduled pit stop. Interestingly, one was on soft tyres, one was on hard. What does that indicate to us? There could be very little cute between these two tyres. Yeah, it's kind of what we were saying before, that lap times don't show a huge difference if your car's hooked up, which these top four clearly are. And the leader right here, Scott McLaughlin, we were riding on his onboard a little bit earlier. We could hear it. He's some fuel. He's trying to extend his stint as long as he possibly can, which is the move. That's what you want to do when you're on those hard tires. You've got to run the soft twice. New rule for this year. So that means McLaughlin, almost certainly on a two-stop strategy, will go soft to finish this race. The question is, when does he come to the box? Heels off, turn 14, a little bit of oversteer. Yeah. No signs of pit lane on the radio that it's this lap. Watch them push to pass numbers, because that's when you're going to see when a guy's coming in. When they start going from 149, which McLaughlin currently has, losing 10, 15 seconds, you know he's burning a lot trying to get a fast pit lap. Pato and Wood, Christian Lundgaard, both on pit lane, Georgia.
A duo McLaren's on pit lane. This is huge for the 5 team. 3 of those 4 tire features brand new to the team. This will be their first pit stop in a race. He's going to go from those hard tires to the soft ones, small adjustments, and he's on.
On the right front. Now that used to be a guaranteed penalty for hitting pit equipment. They've adjusted the rules slightly that if it doesn't leave the pit box and it doesn't impede anybody, if it doesn't injure a crew member, you can kind of get away with it. Well, let's take another look, because that's still a scary situation. You see it right there. Couldn't pull it away in time. Just clips it. I think he'll get away with that one.
I think so too. And the equipment stayed in their own box right well, so.
But the leader is in. Scott McLaughlin on pit road. Erickson takes over at the head of the field, and waiting for Scott McLaughlin will be Kevin Lee.
And it has gone according to plan so far. When I checked in with the team, they simply wanted him to go on, and they didn't want a caution somewhere in the late 20s. So they are in position to potentially be able to do this on the two-stopper. This is their used set of soft. They still have a set of new later on, but can they make this used set last long enough?
McLaughlin pits, Grosjean pits, Newgarden pits, Graham Rahal pits as well. So Marcus Ericsson now leads this race from Alex Palou and Marcus Armstrong. We sit on board with Joseph Newgarden, one of the biggest leaders in the race, one of the biggest overtakers in the race so far. Joseph Newgarden, who started his worst ever qualifying position here at 23rd. But this in-lap from Ericsson is everything right now.
I don't know.
Good job from him to save enough fuel to make an extra lap. Now he's going to be coming into pit lane, Jack. It's all down to what happens in pit lane.
It sure does, James. This is a critical part of the race with that group being so tight. In and out laps, absolutely huge. Marcus on his stand has Robert Wickens just been inducted into the Canadian Racing Drivers Hall of Fame. It's a really
I'm not sure what they did.
Marcus is a race winner here. They're not going to get it done. Dennis Hauger has got to the new soft tyre. He might be a rookie, but he's not showing it today.
Marcus Ericsson on used soft.
NASCAR is a lot better than Indy Car. I can tell you right now. Less rules. I'll say NASCAR is a lot better than Indy Car. NASCAR is a whole lot better than Indy Car. Less rules. Ooh. I'll stick with NASCAR. I was just trying something different than Indy Car. Put the Indy tracks. Put NASCAR on Indy tracks. That'd be more fun. And in IndyCar, they use Firestone, and in NASCAR, they use Goodyears. Nope, never been to a NASCAR race before. Or any. I've been to the M40 races, which are amateur racing, but that's it. I've been to amateur races, but never an actual racetrack, no. If I can go to Indy, if I can go to a NASCAR race, I would.
Will hold that position over Scott McLaughlin, but critically, Alex Palou has managed to stay out, and I think Marcus Armstrong has got ahead of both of them. Was that Armstrong leaving the pits?
That repeats later. Ooh, that was close.
But Ericsson barges his way past, but loses part of his car on the way through. That's a critical move for Marcus Ericsson.
I don't think I'm going to drag racing this year. I'm going to save my money this year and not do that. Still go to the car shows, but we're not going to IndyCar this year. We're not going to drag racing this year. It was hot. It was miserable. Wasting my money. And the equipment didn't cooperate. Besides, I got plans coming up soon, so don't worry about it.
I have never seen an outside pass in 10 work. That was unreal. The Kiwi on the Kiwi. Meanwhile, guys, Alex Palou on pit lane. The number 10 DHL car just stopped and serviced and leaving. This is about to get even more crazy as Palou blends out. And Palou blends out with ease. Far ahead of Marcus Ericsson. He's got almost the entire stretch of the run down to turn 4. Wow. Those extra laps, we call that the overcut. When you run longer in a spin than the guys you're racing, you get that lap on hot tires going quick while they're getting up to speed.
I do. It's just too much money. And it's waste of time going.
Not only is Palou doing the overcut, but with everybody racing hard there, they lost precious lap time in the skirmish, and Palou lapping all the way.
It's just not worth going. I like drag racing, just I don't think I'm going to film it anymore. The drag racing it for a few more months.
Do not touch the front wing. Palou is extremely happy with that car.
And Palou's a guy that normally defaults to primaries. As Scott Dixon is now in the pits from the lead. He was a little bit off strategy. And who will lead the race now? It's Louis Foster, who was struggling.
No, no, it's Florida, not Russia, Florida. It's Florida, not Russia, it's Florida.
He does, but he will likely have to make 2 more stops to make it to the finish.
This is IndyCar, not F1. This is in Florida.
Just 1 more stop, we think, to get to the end. Oh, Dixon lost his tire.
Oh, lost his tire. That's different.
That's going to be a full course caution. There it is. And that's going to hurt the likes of Foster, VK, Rossi. Luckily, had Palou not yet hit, he would have been absolutely hosed on that. The timing was so fortunate. Alex Palou once again. Yeah, the fortune, the luck that favors him. And James, explain to us why, for the likes of Foster and Rossi, why is this caution now detrimental to that race. Well, they were hoping to sort of gap some of the drivers behind them because they are going to have to do that extra stop. They've done a little bit off sequence. Now they're going to have to pay under caution. They're going to lose so much. But let's see a replay. Dixon right out of the pits was down into turn 4. You can see the wheel nut. Yeah, there's the wheel nut. And that is a very uncharacteristic mistake on the pit stop. And he knows that looking in his mirror. Dixon knows something's wrong right there. Oh, what a save, though. Yeah, great shot to hang on to it. Well, got off to the CP9 crew, make a mistake, but a loose right rear has called an early end to Scott Dixon's day.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis? With fewer symptoms from moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, where would you go?
As it did.
Imagine being a million miles away. With Truvia, clear skin is possible. And for adults with active psoriatic arthritis, Truvia goes beyond the skin. Less joint pain, stiffness, and swelling is possible. And Truvia even
I've been seeing this viral pickle dip everywhere. I'm gonna try to make it today.
Increased risk of infections and little problems reoccur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or eating vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Ask your doctor about Truvia.
Vehicle breakdowns. Like if your check engine comes out tomorrow, the repair could easily cost thousands.
It was like
Oh,
almost
wow.
a $6,000 job. But with Endurance, you could never pay out of pocket for a costly repair.
Emergency gates are
again.
packed.
Plus, your rate stays the same no matter how many claims you file.
Yeah, I gotta buy some fixed.
For over 12.
It's too cold to ride it.
Who's going to pay for your car repair? You or Endurance?
Call right now to get $300 off any plan.
Ooh, road course today. I'll watch that.
You know, Brendan, wind heats are a lot like Richmond water heaters. Oh, yeah? How's that, Coach? They bring the heat with reliability, and they're always fired up and ready to go. Plus, here at Menards, they're in stock and ready to
Yeah, a couple of them.
Hey, think you want to try to help me load mine up with me? You know, Brandon, I think that's the job for Team Menard.
I've done it a few times. Been in a couple car crashes.
New data centers are bringing anger, confusion, and a promise of a booming economy.
Because we haven't seen anything to this scale in a long, long time.
Homes selling faster and hotels filling up, all connected to these new developments.
You know, if you stay in a hotel, then you need a place to eat. If you need a place to eat, then you need a place to shop.
I'll show you the economic ripple effects of these.
I've been in fender benders a few times.
To investigate homes, hotels, and the database. Thursday at 6.
You know, little crash, ice. That's it. Nothing severe. There's a couple. There were no airbags. Just a couple fender benders.
Take a look at the pit stop for Scott Dixon. Take a look on the rear right, the rear tire closest to us. Seemingly, no issue. We're only happy with it, but you see it wobbling immediately. Well, you might see that. It looked like the right rear changer struggled a bit to get the gear off initially. Watch this camera, and then you'll see the wheel nut right there. Part the axle, and along with it, the wheel and tire. That's me some back on it, right? And James, he called it absolutely 100%. All of those drivers who had stopped early, his coaches at precisely the wrong time. The likes of Foster, the likes of Rossi have come in, have made another pit stop, which leaves Alex Palou in the lead of this race from Marcus Ericsson. Scott McLaughlin of Polster is down to third, and Marcus Armstrong is fourth. Kirkwood is fifth. That's over one sixth. Yeah, the good heart on board of Stingray Rother. He started moving over to let cars go by. He's falling back to the rear, and here's Rossi. He's falling back down to 15th. Not terrible. Could have been worse. I'm pretty sure he's maybe done his tire. I mean, we know he's done his tire allocation, so he can just go from there.
And he's level set at 15, so he'll make another stop as they come back to green on the front straightaway.
And Alex below will lead Phil back to green. Got to McLaughlin, leaving around trying to get some ease into his tyres as Ericsson has a look at the champion. And they're all in. He leads to turn one as looking up the inside. Having a look at one of the McLarens. And it's below who leads easily as now the two Kiwis. Once again, I love this. It's Armstrong and McLaughlin in third. Armstrong in fourth. That feels like a battle that's going to rage all the way to the black leg of McLaughlin. Straight on the pace and wants to make his way straight past Marcus Ericsson. He's definitely got the pace in that car. It's looking like a red race based on the decisions that we're seeing from guys right now. The top 8 all on those soft tires, and we have a car that is Ray Rob. Get them going in turn 8, I believe. So we stay green. All right, we saw what Marcus Ericsson was able to do with Scott McLaughlin in front, kept pace and was making better fuel mileage. What can he do with the champion in front of him? Below used to be his teammate when they were both at Chicken.
Well, almost halfway done. Wow, almost halfway done.
So he knows what this guy's capable of. He's seen the playbook from the inside. Is there anything that he's learned, Townsend, from his time as Alex's teammate he can try to use to his advantage here?
Well, he knows that he's going up the very best as we ride on board with the Delaware Life Cam here. You see the little front bar adjustment on the previous straightaway. Marcus Ericsson's going down with his right hand and adjusting the front anti-roll bar. It looked to me like he was pushing that forward. We could be stiffening up the front roll rate. Meanwhile, his teammate, Will Power, and I like this call from the team. Look, we are in, as I said before, successive races here, back-to-back. We've got 4 out of 5 weeks on the road. You don't want Will Power to miss all of this track time and getting acclimated to the new team. He's got no chance to win today, no chance at a podium, but get him back out there and get the GBs out of the system, if you know what I mean. He just had another incident on track, and let's have him finish strong with his head high.
Let's try and figure out those brakes. You got half a race left, just over to get out there, try and figure out those brakes. And you got it. Let's look at Graham Rahal, the guys you're talking about. Marcus Ericsson second as it stands.
I'm sorry to feed the cat. I'm going to feed the cats now.
His name in Indy Car last year really was a huge disappointment, but he's in a contract year. He needs a good performance. Not just in this race, but over the course of the season. And has what he loves this circuit. Spoke to him last night. He was pumped for the race today, just to get the season started off in the right way.
So we're it's a tough finish to start the season, and Dale Point Racing, yeah, they lost a couple of stops, positions on that stop, but Howard and Grosjean 8th and 9th, still an excellent run for the smallest team on the grid. Surprising everybody with the qualifying performance and still very much in the mix for this race.
Yes, I got to say, Joseph Newgarden, 11th place, up from 23rd. A great drive for him today, just eyes forward, foot down, no nonsense. Yeah, that Assemble machine is hauling right now, and we talked about it right off the top. I said because he didn't get out of Q1, he had extra sets up his tops, and it certainly looks like it's turning into a soft race, so that's fallen into his hands. He's done some great moves on the racetrack. You know, he hit last on lap, or it was 11 laps ago, so kind of same range as a lot of the drivers in front of him. So right now, these guys are legitimately up where they're running, and there's still room for him to improve.
34 years of age from Nashville, Tennessee, a two-time Indy Car champion, a two-time Indy 500 winner, one of the best in the field. And as we know, it has been a rough couple of years for both him and the Penske organization.
You can already hear just riding off over a little bit of fuel state happening down into turn 10. And because of the way that the yellows have fallen, I think we're going to see a little bit of that fuel state technique happening as this thing goes on.
Absolutely. As we listen on board with Newgarden here at the end of the front stretch, let's try to find out if there's a coast phase. Yep, right there, a little coast phase. And if we want to go into the cockpit and learn a little bit more about that technique, you might ask yourself, what do these guys mean by coast phase? Well, thanks to the Laura
and a cutaway car, we can go right inside the cockpit. Now, flat out, full throttle here at St. Pete, you're getting about 3.1 miles to the gallon. We go down into the pedal box of Joseph Newgarden's Dallara here. Full throttle, see how it comes off the throttle and waits before he hits the brake. That's the post phase. That has a dramatic effect on fuel mileage. You don't lose much speed, but you gain a lot of fuel, about 0.4 miles per gallon with that little post phase right there. You can hear it audibly when we go in the cockpit. What does that do? It either extends your range or shortens your stop. Either way, if you're stopping for the last stop, as Joseph Newgarden will be, it might be a little less fuel time that Team Penske has to plug in to get him down the stretch.
And that's what the likes of Marcus Ericsson did to great effects to stay out a lot longer than Scott McLaughlin. That's what Alex Palou did, even better still, to get ahead of both of these guys. And speaking of the 10, Jordan's got an update from the pits of Alex Palou.
Alex Palou picking up right where he left off last year. Obviously a winner here on the streets of St. Pete. But I want to highlight someone else on the team. That's Vicky Davis, his crew chief. We talked a little bit earlier this weekend just about the offseason, congratulating them on their championship and what they're going to bring into this year. And really, he said the biggest thing is that they all got together and they the 8 wins that they got. But they also realized that they lost 9 and there was room for improvement. And he said if we could just improve just a little bit more each race, that we're doing better than last year. And they've already done that this weekend because they started 4th. Alex Palou's best starting position here on the streets of St. Pete. Currently in the lead, we'll see what the 4-time champion can do.
That tells you everything you need to know about that team and how ominous that is. That at the end of the season, with so much success, hey, we won 8 races. No. We lost 9. That's the mindset that wins titles. That is the mindset you have to be here in the NCT Indy Car Series. Guaranteed the best have not just returned at the same level they were at last year. The best will have redoubled to return better. Who can beat Alex Palou halfway through the race here in St. Pete? After this match.
I don't know. I think I'm done with it.
Whether you're a professional technician or simply take pride in maintaining your own cars, Harbor Freight offers quality auto tools to meet your every need at prices that can't be beat. From rapid pump jacks to mechanics tool sets, whatever you need, we've got it. Whatever you do it for less. Harbor Freight, your automotive destination.
I don't like this. I'm done.
From green pastures to roaring tracks, there's a strength that never falters. A legacy shaped by those who came before us, binding us beyond trade.